In my eyes, like an exotic drink, the radio playing songs that I have never heard. I don't know what to say. Oh, not another word, just la 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 la. It goes around the world, just la 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 la.
Hey everybody, it's Jasmine, and today I am kind of getting ready with you guys for today. It's gonna be a really hot day today. It's gonna be around 80 degrees. So I thought I would just do a really quick get ready with me. This is just a very simple nude look, but I don't know, I just think that me doing my hair like this and then me wearing my mom's really old shirt kind of made this look like a early 2000s, late 90s kind of vibe. And so I hope you guys really enjoy, and as always, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. To start, I'm going to prime my skin. So I have the Touch and Soul No Pore Bone Primer. Stuff is amazing, yeah. One pump is really all I need, and I like to focus this right here mostly, and then I'll get it on my nose, drag it to the forehead, put that on the chin. For my birthday gift at Sephora, I got this measly little Glam Glow moisturizer. This is the Glow Starter Nude Glow. I'm gonna try and start getting into moisturizing products that have a luminous glow into them, because I don't know, I feel like this looks used. But like I was saying, I'm trying to look a lot more dewy in the spring season, and so I think that a dewy moisturizer that's also luminous will really help me out. This is cute. I just feel like it's very similar to that CoverGirl one though. This one is more of like a pearl champagne rather than like a golden champagne. It smells like orange vanilla cookies. I hate those. So I don't know if you guys know, but on the Costco website, you can get Giorgio Armani, you can get Tatcha for a fraction of the price. So I got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation for $32. I think it's originally $64, and my sister ended up buying it for me for my birthday, so I'm super happy about that. I dropped it though, and the bottle cracked, but it didn't crack all the way, so that's really good. I have used this before, and this is a 4-pumper. You know, you have to use a lot for this foundation, and that kind of sucks being that it is so expensive, but it gives such a nice skin-like finish. So I'm going to start off with 2 pumps here. Spread this across my face, and then when I need to build up, I'll go in with the second layer of foundation. I'm in the shade 6.5, which is a little too dark, but it's not too dark to the point where I have to mix in a foundation. I could just go in with a lighter concealer and it will be all good. I definitely do think I will warm up to this foundation during the summer though, so I mean, I'm not completely mad at it. I'm also going to blend this in with the Japanesque sponge. I used it for the first time yesterday, and I really like the formula of this sponge. I honestly think that for what it is, it doesn't soak up a lot of product. You know, I just feel like your skin just looks really, really good, and so I really enjoy this. So as you can see, my neck is just a slight touch lighter than my face, but I mean, I'll warm up to it, no big deal. I'm gonna add 2 more pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna go in with another layer. I think this by far is probably the most expensive foundation I've used. And I'm more so like that person who will only use a product if it's affordable and if it's really good. When things are just a little too expensive, I kind of get a little like standoffish. I get like, ooh, like I don't really know if I want to spend all that money, even though I know that there are really good reviews, like La Mer. You know what I mean? Like there's just some prestige brands that I don't dive into because it's not in my budget, even though I know everyone raves about it. So being that this foundation was a gift, I'm gonna use it full force. The good thing is that you could build up this foundation as much as you want, and it's still going to remain a skin-like finish. Like as you could see, it just looks really nice and dewy. Okay, I don't know if it's that moisturizer, but I've used this foundation 1 time, and I just think that my skin just looks overall really, really healthy, which is normally the route I always go towards when it comes to my complexion products. I've also been thinking about filming a video where I teach you guys how to not get a cakey foundation, But I don't really know if anyone's like really interested in that. Because I feel like there's so many on YouTube already that I feel like my tips wouldn't be as original, even though I have never watched how to not make your makeup look cakey video, but I just seen it a lot on like my suggested videos. So I just took some Tarte Shape Tape and I'm highlighting my face with it. I'm in the shade Light Medium. So on a normal everyday basis, I don't normally set my face with powder simply because I don't really need to. I'm a normal skin type, so my skin doesn't necessarily get overly oily, and right now, since I haven't had any like major breakouts, I'm not super dry like I was in winter. You know, I never thought of really liking a brow product from CoverGirl. Just CoverGirl brows don't really catch my attention. Oh my god, I was going through my old pictures, and like around this time last year, I had really thick eyebrows. And I just have naturally thick eyebrows. Not thick as in my hairs, but just the shape of my eyebrows are naturally really thick. And so I was like, wow, I really went all out. You know, I didn't go to a eyebrow parlor for months. Are they even called eyebrow parlors? Why do I sound like old school? Then I'm gonna take my eyebrow powder, the Sigma brow powder in the shade Dark, and then I'm just gonna create fake hair strokes into my eyebrows just to make them look a little bit more realistic as opposed to really drawn on. I think my brows look okay today. So I have a whole bunch of single eyeshadows with me. I don't think I'm gonna tell you guys like what color they are because a lot of these are coming from different palettes, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what palette it's from, and then I'm also gonna tell you like what kind of shade it is. I'm just going to take a matte cream shade. Do I really need to say what palette it's from? This is from the Heavy Hitter palette by ColourPop. It's just a cream shade, you know, just for a base. We're gonna take this light nude from the Gemini by Night palette by ColourPop, and I'm popping this into the crease. Very sloppily, I'm not blending it out, I just slapped it on literally. Taking this bronzer from Shop Miss A, it's in the shade Absolute. I'm taking that on my Sigma E40, and then I'm blending out that shade that we originally had. I sometimes forget to use like my single bronzers because I feel like they just get lost in a Z palette. You know, it's not something that I could just take on the go. They just have to be in this big old palette, and so I often really forget about it, but Shop Miss A bronzers are really nice once you find the right shade. It took me, look at all these bronzers. It took me a while to find my correct shade, but if you are like me and my skin tone, Absolute is going to be the bronzer color for you. Sigma E35, taking this rustic color from the Heavy Hitter palette by ColourPop. I'm going to pop this into my crease, and I'm just going to really deepen it up. I'm also going to wing it out here. I'm curious if anyone from my high school watches my tutorials and actually follows them. I didn't grab any additional product, but now that I have packed on that color, I'm just going to fade it up a little bit using that same Sigma E35. Morphe R39, I'm taking the matte brown. It's a pretty dark brown, and I'm gonna pop this into my outer corner. I really want this color to be really dark and intense in the outer corner because I think I want to go in with maybe a bronze color into my eyelid, maybe. So as opposed to like blending it, I'm more so packing it on and then kind of moving my brush side to side to blend it in because I, again, want a lot of pigmentation into the outer corner. We're gonna take this single, I don't know if it's a bronzer by Shop Miss A, it's in the shade Lunar, and I'm gonna pop that onto my eyelid. Wow, I've never used this before, that's pretty. I love the formula of Shop Miss A eyeshadows, or just pigments in general. Like, they are so creamy and they're so easy to blend, it's insane. Wow, that's really beautiful. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love it. Oh my god, and then if you use this on deeper complexions as a highlight, game over. Like, oh, With my Morphe E13, I'm taking my translucent powder and I am dusting this on my brow bone. And this is going to blend that top part of my eyeshadow, and it's also going to give my brow bone kind of a base for a brow bone highlight. Before I go in with the brow bone highlight, I'm going to take that bronzer again with my E40 and then re-blend up here. We're going to take the Sigma Chroma Glow highlight palette. I haven't used this in quite some time now. I'm taking my Sigma E30, taking that shade called Peaceful, popping that right at the brow bone. I'm going to be using the Shop Miss A Wonder Liquid Eyeliner. Now, I've only used this once on my live chat on Instagram, and it's actually really, really good. It lasts on a really long time, and the brush tip is so thin. Like, this is the thinnest brush I've ever seen, and so my wings are going to be so snatched today. I'm just going to go ahead and do my regular winged eyeliner. Ooh! Oh my god. She's serving you Instagram ABG. Everyone is getting ready to leave the house and I'm still working on my makeup. So I just added my lashes off camera. These are the Lash Kitty New Love lashes. I have a coupon code in my description box if you guys are wondering. And then for bronzer, we're gonna go in with the bronzer I've been using, the Shop Miss A one. And so I'm just gonna tag this all over my, did I say tag it? I've been at work too much. I'm gonna tag this all over my skin. Also, really fun note, I passed my accounting exam with a C. I don't know how people pass that class. Like, it's literally the hardest thing in the entire universe. To deepen that up, I'm gonna take this shade called Magma by Shop Miss A. And then I'm gonna get this more towards like the hairline. I know this bronzer just looks a little orange, and to me that's fine, I don't care. But if you're not into like really warm bronzers, I don't think that this one's for you. I'm also gonna get this on my cheeks as well since we're here. I stupidly didn't grab a blush, so I'm gonna take the Sigma Chroma Glow highlight palette. Let's go in with Lush, because I know this is marketed towards like a blush topper shade. And then to highlight the skin, I'm going to take this one by Real Her. This is the shade Keep Going. I'm going to pop that. It's just so good. Look at it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I'm going to blend it out with a different brush, but I'm just going to pack it onto the skin. Okay, and then I'm going to blend it out with a duo fiber brush. Kind of disperse it across the cheeks. It's just really pretty. I think Keep Going might be the lightest shade, so that's why it kind of reflects like that white highlight effect. We're just gonna go in with the bronzers because it'll be easier. Just gonna take Absolute, pop this down there. I'm gonna take Magma. I'm gonna line my lower waterline with the Sigma eyeliner. Ooh, it went from like cute to sultry real quick. We're gonna take that rustic shade again on the Sigma E20. Look up into a mirror and really get all up in that lash line. Get it in there, girl. And then heavily coat your lower lashes with some Lash Princess mascara. I think I'm going to do 2 coats today just to really make it intense. I'm going to line my lips with the My Looking Glass lip pencil in the shade Dusty Rose. And then I'm going to fill in my lips with the My Looking Glass lip gloss in the shade Dusty Rose as well. This is a metallic liquid lip, I believe. Guys, that wraps up this video. Hope you guys all really enjoyed. This look is probably the most lookiest look I've ever done thus far. It's so cute, and I don't know, my mom's old tank top, she was about to throw this away and I said, hey, what you doing? What you doing, ma'am? And so I kind of just took it from her Oh, should I just do a quick OOTD? So I'm wearing this top and then I have like this Urban Outfitters kind of like jean trousers. They're pretty cool. I need to iron them so you don't really get to see the full look. But you kind of see like where I'm going with this. And in general, this is actually kind of how I normally dress. I just don't really do my hair. If anything, I just put it in a bun. I just like wearing a lot of trousers and then like really nice tight fitted shirts. And so this is just kind of my everyday aesthetic, if you will. So I hope you guys really enjoy this look, and as always, I will see you guys later. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.